Good morning. We're just packing up here. Faith is just making some oatmeal real quick, retaping her shoes. We sent all our shoes ahead in different boxes, but these rocks were rough, and so both of us have, our shoes are kind of a mess. But yeah, we're almost ready to go. And we have about 8 miles. I think 8 miles till we hit the camp store. We did fix my mat last night. So Faith was on it and she blew it up again. And then she could actually hear where it was from. It was kind of hard to figure it out in the tent, but we did find it and we were able to patch it up. So I went back to my mat and it held all night. We do have to get some more patch stuff. So that's one thing, like if you're out here, you want to make sure you have patch stuff. We actually need to get more patch stuff too, because both of our CNOC water bags both have sprung a little hole, so we have to patch those up. And then eventually one of us will get a hole in our pad or something, so we need to get some more patch kit stuff. But yeah, so we're almost ready to go, and we have quite a few options today with tenting sites. The shelter options weren't that great, eh, Faith? What were they like?
14 and 24.
Yeah, 14 and 24. So 14 is a little bit too early. We want to try to be pushing for, above 15 and a half, 16 if we can get them, whatever days we can get them. But 24 is just not realistic to think that we can make it to there. So yeah, so we'll be, but we were looking, there's lots of tent sites in between, little random spots. So we should be able to go as far as we can go. And hopefully today it's above 16, but we'll see. Yeah, the rocks yesterday, there was quite a few rocks. I think we did have a couple of breaks. Like we had our lunch break, which was probably perfect. But then we did take another little break that was a little bit longer, that we didn't need. We probably could have got the 3 more miles to that water source if we were a little bit more efficient. So yeah. So we'll see if Faith leads today. Maybe I can chase her this morning. We can make up some time. We'll see. Or I might just yell at her and say, no, I can't go that fast. Yeah. So we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes today. There was a little duckling here. I don't know where he went. Oh, I bet you're in there.
Oh, I see him there.
Can you see him?
I saw him move.
Yeah. He was the cutest little thing running down the trail. So tiny. Are you there?
I did see him.
Oh, I think we lost him. It was so cute watching him. He was just a tiny, tiny duck waddling down the trail. Trying to get away from me. Okay, so we're not far from the turnoff for the Wayside. We made decent time this morning. I did stay in front because also it was silk blazing, and we didn't want to push too fast before we even got warmed up. And then once we got warmed up, I actually kept it in mind to move fast with intention, and we did pretty good. We're ahead of our normal times, and I ate all the spider webs, so Faith didn't have to. So we're gonna head into that Wayside, get charged up. We don't have to worry about my pad now. That's done, but I'm gonna look and see if they have any patch kits to make sure we got it in case something else happens. And Faith needs to still look for glue for her shoe and a charging cord for her phone. And we gotta charge up our battery packs a little bit because we're pretty much out now. So anyway, okay, so we're almost there, and this isn't as big a Wayside as some of the other ones, but I'll show you if I can. If there's not a million people around, I'll show you what we have get there. Okay, it was just a short 0.1 off. This is Elk Wallow Wayside and store. So we're gonna go and try to find some place to get our stuff charging right away, and then look around and see what they have. We don't need a lot. Like I said, we had packed quite a bit. We both had very, very full food bags, when we left Waynesboro. And then we've just been getting tiny little things here and there at the little stores. And so, yeah, we probably don't need much, but we're going to get some stuff that we want and not necessarily need and get charged up. Okay, the Shenandoah's Wayside have lots of food, and so
look at the fries you got.
Look at the fries I got. Woo, compared to last time at the last Wayside. Like, so this is my fries. Faith's got her onion rings. It comes with chips. I got a hot dog, and Faith got a burger. And all of this is thank you to Auntie Nancy, who messaged last night wanting to feed us. She can't actually come down here to feed us. So she sent us some money, and this is our hot meal we're getting this morning with her money. So thank you so much, Auntie Nancy. Floor kiss. Hey, thank you, Auntie Nancy.
Thank you.
We love you.
Love you.
So this Wayside, the girl there, it does take a little longer because like she was by herself, but man, she did an amazing job. Like, this food is good. She was right on the money. Like, even the fries at the last one, it didn't taste cooked. I know they were busy, but she's one person. She was busy too. People are lined up, but she still did it right. So it's actually like still really good food. And this is actually, when they said hiker size portions, this is it. I hardly got a tiny couple of fries. Or, oh yeah, that was in the...
It was on fire. It said that place was known for their good portions.
Oh, known for their good portions, yeah. But it really wasn't. I had a handful of fries, and when even the onion rings, I think there was a couple onion rings, but this is actual good portions, yeah. And she did a great job. She's by herself. And she's still getting it all pumped out and doing it right. Okay, so we're heading out. This Wayside was really good. Like, we could sit at these picnic tables and set up charging stuff right there on that building. So there's access. There was 2 different plugins that you could use. One was kind of in between the bathrooms and all that. So a lot of hikers were here charging up. The food was really good. There's a nice little resupply in there. This was this was a much better Wayside for us than the other one.
Well, it was very busy. And
The other one was very busy, touristy, rushed. Yeah, this one, like the size of the food, everything was a little bit better. This was very more relaxed here too. A bunch of hikers sitting out here. Gold Star actually just showed up. She's getting something to eat. To me, this was a much better Wayside. Plus, it was only 0.1 off instead of 0.4 off. Yeah, so we really enjoyed this. We're glad we did it. We had to charge up no matter what anyway. So we had to come here. And they had some good snacks. I got to get my Spam, my fig bar cookies that I like, and my Oreo protein bars. And we had been having, I lost my mitts. I lost my mitts I lost them before the Smokies.
That was at Gorgeous Days.
Yeah, I think I either left them at Gorgeous Days or left them in her van or something. And we hadn't seen a pair of mitts since. And even though I know it's May and we've had some hot days, my fingers, especially even after it rains, my hands get really cold. And sometimes in the morning, my hands struggle even right now. So I definitely would have needed them for the whites. And there's been mornings literally in the last week that I really could have used my gloves. So I actually got a pair there, so I'm happy about that. And so now we're back on trail. We have... there's only so many water sources. There's one in 6 miles at the shelter. So we've got our water to go there, and then we'll top up from there and see where we're going to camp after that. The trail so far has been nice this morning. So hopefully it'll still be nice. Our bellies are very full. I had 2 cups of tea and my hot dogs, and I ate all of those fries. And I showed you in the video and the pictures how many fries I had. I ate every single one of them. So our bellies are pretty full. So hopefully the trail will be kind to us for at least a couple of miles. It's not going to be good. Am I going to be climbing with a great big full belly? Yeah, but that's okay. One thing that happens with me, I find if I have a big lunch like that, even like what we did yesterday when we stopped at that picnic area and had a good lunch, when I get to camp, I tend to just have like a snack or two and then a thing of Spam or something. I don't even cook a supper. So I don't really mind it because
Right.
I go, oh, they tell me where I was heading the wrong way, like usual. She usually doesn't say right. She usually says wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. But yeah, so I don't mind having a nice big lunch because then I'm not hangry trying to get to camp early and getting frustrated if it's slow or uphill or rocky because I'm starving to death. So when I have a nice good lunch like that, I'm usually have a much more enjoyable afternoon. So anyway, so we're back on trail now. Look, you can actually, I don't know if you can tell from here. Oh, sorry, but you can see the vehicles in the Wayside from here. We're like, so it's nice and close to trail. Okay, so let's see what the afternoon brings and how many miles we get in for the day. We gotta make it sure that we at least get 15 and a half or 16. But yeah, but whatever. We'll get what we get, but we're gonna try to get at least that amount. Oh, we come right back out to the road here. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, these little signs, when you see it's all throughout the Shenandoah, these concrete, it'll tell you where everything is on these little signs. So, okay, let's get going.
Oh, how about that? That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Holy.
We're so fortunate.
Yeah. Oh, this is gorgeous. And gorgeous breeze up here.
Absolutely. Looks like blackberry out here, though.
Is that blackberry?
I don't know. It looked kind of. I got a thorn just a minute ago, and these are purple. I don't know enough about plants, but
Yeah. I don't know a lot about blackberry.
I lived in a. I built it when I was working in Oregon.
Okay, so it's 5:23. We just left the shelter. We had to go 0.2 off to get water. It was the first water in 6.6 miles, I think, since we left the Wayside. And it said we couldn't find any water for another 6.5 miles, I think. But then when we were down at the water and I was looking at some of the viewpoints, a comment in the viewpoint talked about a water source near there, but there was nothing else listed about it, so I'm not 100% sure. So there could have been potentially water in a mile, but we're not really sure. I'm hoping not, because then we did 0.2 off, which was down, and had to come back up 0.2. And if we did that for nothing, that'll suck. But that's okay. Sometimes you do the best you can with what you know. And so we're gonna see if we can get a few more miles in. Faith had looked earlier in the day and knew that there was quite a few stealth sites over these next few miles. So we're just gonna, over the next 6 miles, there's actually quite a few stealth sites. So we'll just keep puttering along and see how it goes. I don't feel too bad. My feet and my legs, of course, are sore and tired. I've got almost 600 miles on these shoes because I was dumb and thought that Virginia wouldn't be that bad. And I wanted brand new shoes for hitting the Pennsylvania area, when it turns out Virginia had a lot of rocks and is literally eating up my shoes. I'm trying to show you here. There's holes coming in the sides. They're starting to come apart. They're really flat. There's not much to them. But I've got about 46 miles onto my new shoes. So my legs and feet will be very, very happy when we get to Bear's Den Hostel. Okay, so remember I talked about whether or not that we saw that there could be water up on at the lookout. There was. It was just barely down this little spot here, not very far, maybe 100 yards or so. There was a pipe spring coming out, flowing really good water. And then we came up here. Look at all these gorgeous rocks, like this. Me and my rocks. Look at all the beautiful rocks in here. And then even like the trees, they're small trees, but they're beautiful, all leaves. This is a gorgeous little spot. And so that's where our tent site's going to be, in there. There's room for a couple more. Faith just messaged Gold Star just to let her know. She shouldn't have been, she may have passed us when we went down to get water at the shelter, but she had just got to the Wayside just before we were leaving. So she probably stayed there for a little bit. So she might still pass here anyway and see us. But there's a gorgeous lookout. So now too, we don't have, because we were worried about the water, because we had to carry what we carried, but that has to get us through tonight and then to the first water spot tomorrow, which would be another 5 miles from here. So, it's kind of touch and go whether or not you can cook when you do that. So we would have just eaten cold stuff and probably not cooked. But now that water's right there. So we can cook, and look at where we are. This is amazing. This is so gorgeous. This is unbelievable that this is our campsite. So our day today, I think it was just over 15, maybe 15 and a half. I haven't checked yet. But yeah, I don't care. Couldn't care less. If this was 13, I would have still been saying, Faith, we have to stay here. Oh my goodness, look at this. And look at these rocks. Oh, this is so exciting. This is our favorite site that we found. This is why we kind of like we like checking out some of the different cell sites. Most times though, we pick a spot and then it's the next morning we're like, man, look at this beautiful spot only a mile up from where we were. But you just never know. But this time, yeah, there isn't going to be much better than this. You can't beat this. So we're going to make supper and probably come sit on the rocks and watch some sunset while we eat our food. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so early on in the trail, one of these little guys was in Faith's shoe. She had a meltdown, thought it was a little snake, threw the shoe and it flying, screamed her head off, and now they have become best friends. And this is our supper spot.